After more than a decade, veterans in Warner Robins are once again excited. Today, the city announced plans to move forward with a Vietnam Veterans Memorial. It'll include a wall honoring more than 1,500 Georgians who lost their lives in the Vietnam War and other sculptures. Megan Western shares the excitement surrounding today's announcement.
The road to a Vietnam Veterans Memorial started here at this bench, welcoming our veterans home, which many didn't get at the end of the war.
That came here in 2012. We were getting ready for this day.
Vietnam vet Bill Carey says back then the road still didn't lead them to a welcome. And 4 years later, the journey stopped them here, honoring fallen soldiers and recognizing their survivors' guilt, plus highlighting a local Vietnam soldier who received the Medal of Honor. But now the journey ahead looks more promising because they'll have a new spot.
The city of Warner Robins is a proud owner of the future location of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial here in the city of Warner Robins.
Monday, Mayor LaRhonda Patrick announced their final destination is 5 acres of land on Vietnam Veterans Memorial Parkway near the Watson Boulevard intersection.
I was a bit in disbelief, but there is no time limit on survivor's guilt. Today is the day that we get to come home.
As the vets cheered on the news, Patrick says it's a victory for her and her own family.
I also have a great uncle whose name will be on that wall.
As for the veterans you see behind her, they've started to receive some mental peace because after more than a decade of pleading with city leaders, they will finally have a proper welcome home.
I want them to be happier than they've ever been. This is the beginning. It's not the end, it's the beginning.
Some of these smiles speak for themselves as the group stood on the land holding the deed.
It took longer than we thought, but it happened.
And with the land, they're now ready for a smooth drive ahead. In Warner Robins, Megan Western, 13 WMAZ News.
For many, it's a full circle moment because a Vietnam veteran donated the land to the city. Next steps include putting out bids for construction. The city hopes to have a construction timeline by the middle of next year.